So, here are a few things I want to talk about. First topic is a person believes that the world is out to get them. And it's crazy to think that way. Why? Because to me, it sounds like a very selfish way to look at the world. Obviously, we're all humans and we're all selfish. But no one is just getting out of the way to just ruin your life, to make you miserable. Some are psychopaths and they enjoy ruining other people's lives because they don't have purpose in life. So their purpose is to ruin someone else's life. But to think that everyone is out to get you, this is the negative energy you're gonna just bring it to yourself. I am a very spiritual person and I believe a lot of energy in the world. Energy that you give out to the world, it'll give you back. And it's called karma. The karma that you give to the world will bring it back. So anything you do negative or bring anything positive to the world, it'll return to you eventually. It might come today, tomorrow, in a week, in a month, or in a year. But karma always brings back to what you give. A lot of people believe that everyone's out to get them and they're against the world. You can think that way if you want to, but it's a very miserable life to live that way. Not only you're gonna be feeling lonely, but you always feel like you're trying to survive instead of thriving in the world. Why can't you just be happy with people that you close with or support the people you're close with your neighbors? There's always a relationship that you can build upon something and make it better. Obviously not with everyone because everyone has different beliefs and different views of the world, so let them be. But there's always room for making the world a little bit better, make it a little bit more positive. From my experience, when I help other people, first it gives me joy, second it helps the world better, and when I help the other person, it might help the other person to help someone else, and it's just a chain reaction because the world is so connected. During COVID, it was a good example of how we're so connected because it started from one place and it just spread out throughout the whole world and everyone had it. So we're all are very connected people. We're not directly connected to each other per se, but like there was a saying that you're the seventh person to a famous person that you know. Like there's all different connections that come to that person. So some people are very insecure. So the people that have problems with other people usually have their own insecurities that they cannot fix. For example, when you go through the neighborhood and then you stare at one person and they stare at you back and they're like, yo, you got a problem or something? That's their insecurity of like they looking funny or something like that. They get insecure for the way you look at them because they think you're judging them the way they look or the way they are. So it's their problem and their insecurity. You got to be careful with those kind of people because they might want to beat you up, they might stab you, shoot you. You don't know what happens. So you got to be careful with those kind of people. There's another philosophy of people enduring misery. Right now, I'm reading the Dostoevsky, the Notes of Underground, and the protagonist talks about him enjoying the misery and how he embraced it and how it makes him feel better, but kind of worse. It's kind of interesting way he puts it that I could relate to it, which is kind of weird. I think sometimes I just like to be more miserable because it's just the easy way out and people don't expect from you anything when you're miserable. But that's a different talk. It's much easier to be miserable, not enjoy your life. People can do that, but I feel like that's not living, it's just suffering. It's you making your hell in reality. where you can change it and make it life enjoyable as much as possible before you fucking die. So yeah, it's up to you the way you want to see the world, and it's up to you if you want to enjoy it or not. I don't know if I want to talk about something more, but I'll let you guys know. Thank you for listening. I love you guys. Whoever's listening to this, you're fucking G. You're fucking brother from another mother. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace. Hi. Editing Arturo here. A few things I forgot to add was explaining why being positive to other people will be a very positive thing. There was an experience with, I forgot what it was, but it was like a fruit. One fruit, you would say all the positive and compliments to a fruit, while the other fruit, you would say all the bad things, negative things, and just curse them out. And then when you realize that the rotten fruit goes much bad faster than the one that you give compliments to, and it lasts longer. So the energy is scientifically proven. Another thing that I notice when I walk by myself and I see a stranger outside, and even if you just smile or wave at them, they'll wave at you back. 90% of people would wave back and smile at you automatically without them controlling it. So that's just the small things that can give your life more positivity when you become more positive. So I just forgot to give an example of what positive could be in the world. So I hope you guys spread more positivity around and spread happiness. It goes to your family, friends, and co-workers. So if you could be extra positive, it's definitely worth it. All right, have a good night, good day, good afternoon. Peace.